Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video of Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth, and today we're going to be doing some very fun things. So I currently have 181 Haka here to finish off the steps on the Festival Shirazu Daily reset was 17 minutes ago. Shit, wow, I got thing. Shit. But yeah, welcome back to Rebirth. We are going to be doing the steps on the banner sometime shortly, but I wanted to cover some of the things that are inside the news. So we do have some new details as to what's coming up soon, and we also have a data mine for one of the characters coming up, which will be super, super exciting. So first and foremost, we had Urie Birthday come out. So this Urie I find to be absolutely beautiful looking, and he is a very good support type unit. Let's go ahead and go through what his moveset's all about. So we have Urie, of which has just beautiful, beautiful art. He is the third Quinks member to get a birthday unit. We still have Shirazu inside March, and then Heisei inside April, but that means that every single one of the characters is going to have someone by the end of April, which will be super nice. I would love to see an entire team of all of them, but I missed out on Birthday Mutsuki on my JP, so I'm probably not going to be able to get all of them together. I will be pulling on Birthday Urie though. So we have, alongside his regeneration ability, he can increase both evasion and block rate of front row allies to greatly reinforce the team's defense. He's a truly reliable character against enemies with heavy attacks. So, a green type support, of which has 8,800 HP, 440 attack, 550 defense, 9 AP and 8 durability, with a unique ability of plus 6 AP, putting him up to 15 AP in total, which means he can guarantee his skill pretty much every single turn, if you do want to have that buff. He also has a HP plus 2,000, which would him to 10,800, plus 500 defense, which would him to 10,000 or 1,050, which is super good. It's one of the highest defenses in the game currently. Plus 4 durability to go up to 12 durability in total. And at 1010, he has a 1.5 times break burst to all allies. Now, over here on Global, this is a lot more viable, but on JP it isn't because we do have Eto. I'd almost argue that he's this weird amalgamation of very slightly part Eto, very slightly part both Rijuzo and Mutsuki. So he really is this hybrid of different units that have come out so far, and I think that he's super viable for it. He's going to be super viable on Global, especially with this break burst for all allies. It does only last for one turn, so you do have to have him always get the break, and he does do no durability damage with his skill, so that is an issue. But at least until Eto drops here on Global, he is going to be super, super helpful for increasing your DPS, and he will go well with Premium Heisei especially. So, good stuff. He also has his skill, which is more glory, more promotions. At 100%, it's increased the evasion rate and block rate of front row allies by 30% and restore 20% of their HP for 2 turns. So 2 turns of regeneration plus a flat double check for attacks. So if you don't know what evasion and block rate are, they're different statuses of which whenever you get attacked, you have a dice roll on whether or not you'll get hit with these. So first there'll be a check of a 30% chance to dodge the attack. So then you'll just take no damage if you do dodge. And then it's a second check of 30% chance of blocking it. So having 2 dice rolls increases your chances of actually surviving by quite a lot. And Urie himself, in terms of his model, every part of him, aside from his face, is amazing. I don't know what, I don't even know how I would zoom in on this. Here, Nox, we'll do our best. Just scoot in, kinda. It's hard to pinch on here. Urie's face himself, I'll pop up a picture of his skill portrait right now. It just looks off to me. I don't know if it's the fact that his nose doesn't have a hard bottom and then he has no mouth, but I just really feel uncomfortable. And it's the same thing with the other Quink's Urie. I haven't seen the Awakening one in action, so I don't quite know. I've seen gameplay, but I haven't actually like looked straight at his mouth. I don't think that Urie's mouth is very enticing to me personally. So I love his outfit. I love what he is. I love his character. Not a fan of the model in terms of his facial features. But yeah, he is an incredible unit, and he does cost quite a bit. So over here on Global, while he is super viable, it's hard to justify spending 150 Haka for 3 different steps while he is guaranteed. If you do spend that Haka, that's Haka you can't use on future banners like Owl Takizawa, Hinami, Hairu, the other Urie. So I think if you really need a green support, or you don't have the premium Mutsuki and you really need some kind of good support in that regard, this Urie is fantastic. You definitely need to get him to at least 60% to be able to make him viable, because through his upgrade tree, if we actually go ahead and check here, at Mastery, yeah, so at 20%, which is 2 dupes, which is most than likely going to be what you get off of your steps if you're decently lucky, he has 10% block and evade rate for 2 turns. He gains his heal at 40%, but at 60 is when his block rate goes up to 20%, and then at 80 is when it goes to 30%. So you really direly need at least 3 dupes on top of your original pull, meaning in 3 steps of 150, you need to get 4 copies to be able to make him viable. So unless you have stimulants for him, it is hard to justify investing. I'm probably going to pull on JP just to get 1 copy of him and maybe stim him later. I just want to see his model in the game and actually have a collection of different Quink Squad members, because I love them all. They are my children. But yeah, so that's that Urie. He seems like he will be a pretty good force if people end up running him, but it's so hard to justify investing, especially on Global. We also have an awful, disgusting WoW, of which we don't even want to go near. He's bad. It's featured. You know how it goes. And we have 1 free pull per day. Now, I thought this was going to be 1 free multi because that's what we had for New Year's, but it turns out from the 12th of February to the 26th of February, which is 14 days, we'll get 1 single per day. So we'll get less than a multi and a half through the entirety of this. It'll be nice if you end up getting lucky and get like a Heisei or get like an Urie or something, but the chances of it happening is so low. You know, just log in. Just remember to log in every day. And we also have this Akira right here. We'll just quickly cover her. I just want to quickly shotgun through her stuff before we do get in the pulls, so I'm really excited to get into it. So we have the Spine user, Akira Mado. I personally call her Cosmi-kira because she's absolutely beautiful. And she is guaranteed on the 7th step, so that's a good thing. I personally really like her art. I think that it's one of the coolest ones in terms of making thumbnails with. I find having units that are directed in a certain direction helps a lot with it, and I just really enjoy the art. The issue is she's probably the worst festival character in the game aside from Jackie Kaneki. Yeah. So we have her skills especially useful. Her skills especially useful against a single target. Also will allow her to increase her attack by raising her mastery level to become even more powerful. Also get her unique ability to do even more damage to ghouls. Oh boy. So with 7,800 HP, 900 attack, 450 defense, 10 AP, and 5 durability, with the unique ability of 1.8 times ghoul killer. You can see she specializes a lot in terms of her DPS against dark ghouls. And it just gets better from here. So we have attack up plus 400, which puts her up to 1,300 attack in total, which ain't too bad. When you are looking for pure DPS, that is pretty solid. We also have plus 100 defense, which puts her up to 550, fairly low, especially for a light unit. Light units, when they're fighting someone who's the opposite typing, they take more damage. So that makes it harder. She also has plus 2,000 HP, which was up to 9,800. and a Dark Killer of 1.8 times. So she's very good at doing the one thing she's made for, which is killing a Dark Ghoul. And if you encounter a Dark Ghoul boss at one of the wars, she'll do a fantastic job if you max her out. The issue is that happens so seldomly, and even if you do end up encountering those Dark Ghouls that you're going to end up fighting, they usually one-shot you, because you have fucking 550 defense, and you're weak, and you have no damage decrease. Honestly, what would have been better for her in terms of her kit is replace the defense up C with a 20% either skill reduce, like skill damage reduce, or just anti-dark damage. FES SHIRAZU has a similar thing, so I'm surprised they didn't end up giving it to her anyway. It just makes her immediately worse. We also have her skill, which is even more reason to kill you. Okay. Reduce the durability of one enemy by 4, 1.75 times your attack for 1 turn, and deals attack times 1.8 damage to one enemy 3 times. Okay, so she's garbage. Her self buff lasts for 1 turn versus other self buffs which usually last for 3. And so even if you get your skill off on your turn, by the time your turn comes around again, you're no longer buffed. And even if you pop a buff of another teammate, and then you use your skill after using it, like, okay, Premium Heise uses a skill, gives 1.75 times to the entire front row. Well, okay, we'll say he gives 1.5 times. Then Akira pops her skill. Her buff goes up to 1.75 times, and she does her skill. But the issue is Heise's buff lasts for 3 turns. Hers goes away immediately. So next turn, you lose all the damage you would end up doing. Just flat. And you have no chance. It's shit. It also is 1.8 times damage to one enemy 3 times at maxed out. It's just pretty garbage. 3 hits is 7 hits less than Ghoul Heise. That's bad. Ghoul Heise himself, we have judged for being bad. She just straight up has among the worst possible kit in the world. Her model looks amazing. She's great. I love her actual model, how she looks, her skill animations. The issue is just her stats and what she's actually made for. She's great as a filler in future banners just to be able to get copies of her, but as a featured, definitely don't even try to go for her. Wait for when she comes out in some other capacity and you'll probably be good to go. And she does go away on the 26th. However, next Tuesday when the war ends, you'll be getting the next set of festival characters, including Owl Takizawa, Hairu, Urie, and Hinami. So all 4 of those will be absolutely incredible and far better than this Akira, no matter what. And now we're going to go ahead and get into our pulls for today. I have spent some time on this account grinding up the 180 Haka that I was trying to go for. And honestly, this team is incredibly fun to play with. I'm finding myself, this Toka, whenever she uses her skill animation, she like puts her shoulders below her, or she puts her shoulders above her head, and she looks like her back breaks. It's so curious to me, but both Koma and Eto have been incredibly fun to play with, and they're going to be amazing when I end up getting a good team together. So we're going from step 4 to step 7 on the Genshi Shirazu banner, and every one of these fillers I actually wouldn't mind, especially Amon. Like the best case scenario for me right now inside this banner, so this account is going to be based on getting characters of which I don't have on JP. And so what we're going to go for is I would love to get the Yamori half Kakuja, I guess a dupe of Koma, and I guess that's about it in terms of units I don't have on JP. That's kind of just what I'm trying to go for though. Additionally, one thing I forgot to mention, we had a data mine last night. Kevin went ahead and data mined the game. And during maintenance, we had a new banner announced in the special summon, Juzo Suzuya Dollhouse. Now I'm curious about it, because that means that Black Reaper is being pushed back again, and instead we're going to be having that Juzo in the early parts of the game. And now, JP, I do have Black Reaper already, so I'm probably going to end up making this Juzo my primary EX unit. I'm not going to end up going for Black Reaper on this account at all. So that's kind of what my plan is now. That's fascinating, because it does change up how the game is going to end up being played. But for right now, we're going to get into this. We're going to go through all the steps and hope and pray for the best possible pulls. There's guaranteed at step 5 and step 7. And here we go. Oh, it's been a while. Let's go. Oh, man. There's always that gotcha irritation when you first hit that button. It's that point of no return that you really can't handle. Ah, come on, SSR. Oh, fuck. That's definitely a step 4. At least we got mostly SRs. That means I'll get some more RC pills. That's nice at least. Alright, so step 5 is a festival guaranteed character. Love to get Amon, love to get a Shirazu. That would actually be worse because I'm going to step 7 anyway. I would love to get the half Kujiyomori. Give me some good stuff. I believe in you. Oh. Go. I believe in you. I'm also going to take a drink of my iced tea because that's a good ass fucking plan. It's a Ghoul. And it's the only SSR. Come on, half Kakuji Yamori. Half Kakuji Yamori. Okay, Hachikawa, I don't care about you. Onwards. Whew. Next one. Go! This is the worst possible character on this entire banner. And of course he comes home. Have you ever said how much I dislike Jacket Kaneki? Cause, fuck him. We're gonna move on. God, Jacket Kaneki. Even when I end up getting him to like 60% another account at one point. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Jacket Kaneki wasn't viable. Oh, that hurts. Okay, moving on. Nope, 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 don't care about that. Just keep on going. Oh, okay. Well, here's our step 7. Shirazu is guaranteed. I wouldn't mind Festival Shirazu guaranteed. Yeah. I wouldn't mind another SSR if possible. I mean, either way, I'm going for Shirazu and then going for Takizawa afterwards, and then probably Juzo, so that's kind of the plan for this account at the moment. Then all of my Haka after that's going to be grinded from the war to be able to go on the next banner that I want to go for. And we have... Oh yeah, he's a CCG character. I forgot he was. Because he has the Kagune, I completely, thought that he didn't. Well, that's our steps 4 to... That's our step 4 to 7. Some pretty bad luck on it, all in all, but obviously Shirazu doesn't really need dupes, and it ain't too bad. I'm going to end up grinding up all my Haka afterwards just to go immediately onto it, but he is going directly into the party. And honestly, Shirazu himself is enough to just carry this team into going through this entire war. I can easily grind up some new Quinke materials now that I have him, and actually make him viable. Also level 77. Just off of 80. Can I feed him? Oh, I want to do it. Oh, I want to do it. I shouldn't do it, but I really want to do it. Oh, people get angry at me. I shouldn't do it. I'll make you a deal. Once we get a full squad of 6 SSRs that are actually viable, then I will feed Shirazu Festival Kaneki. We'll have it be a blood sacrifice, the next Takizawa god. That'll be what we do. We'll sacrifice Jacket Kaneki to the Takizawa gods and try and see how that ends up going for us. That'll be our plan for that banner. Let's go ahead and head into, I guess, just a strike for right now. Because truthfully, I would not mind at all. Here, we'll just do 5 anyway. I wouldn't mind at all being able to get some more gameplay done. Let's fight Sophie Shea with an amazing Uta. I also want to get in the habit of doing strikes from here on out, because on new accounts, you actually really direly need some of the materials they have. They give out, like, attack increase, like, materials and stuff, so I'm going to try to go for that. And here we are. Hey there, everybody. We're going to try to get Shirazu awakened inside this, which I'm realizing is going to be a far harder plan than I actually expected. Shit. I forgot how much skill charge he needs. This is definitely low tier strikes though. Alrighty. We'll do this. Got a break off. That's always nice. I can double swap. We'll do that. And then I guess that short's gonna hurt a little bit. Whatever. We'll just go all the way in with Shirazu anyway. And hope that nothing bad happens this turn. Probably gonna lose Coma here and go into the SR Naki I have behind. Shit. Shirazu, we may have a problem here. Okay, I guess we'll just awaken anyway. Because that works at least. I don't quite know how we're gonna handle this. Oh. Shinohara might be able to tank this. Honestly. Holy shit, Shinohara made it. What a hero! What an absolute hero! Oh, god damn it. Oh no! No! Okay. 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 I realized my mistakes. I'm sorry for it. I probably should just kept in Shinohara for the moment and just done all of his attacks. It wasn't worth trying to go all the way in. But yeah, let's. It's the issue. I don't have any dispatches here to actually be able to do. I guess I haven't actually completed the growth ward stuff. We'll get Shirazu to level 80 today because of this stuff. He's also boosted during this war at least, so he's gonna do some really good work against. Which one was green again? I don't think it was Tsukiyama that was green. We'll check after this, but there's one of the bosses that he's fantastic against. Here, I'm just gonna prioritize getting Shirazu awakened because I want to see his basic non-10 out of 10 skill in action. It's been so long. Here. I'm probably gonna swap in Naki here because I have the extra swap and I wouldn't mind getting a break off. There we go. We'll do a 1, 2, 3, 4. Go all the way in. And I guess just wait out this turn. God, it's so weird to be struggling with basic growth ward. It's kind of neat, actually. I also learned recently just how rough the early game dispatching is. And you can grind out gold to be able to get the dispatches, like, confirmed and good to go when they do get captured. But at one point, like, I don't know if it was yesterday or something, I lost all 20 of my dispatch characters to just random dispatches because I got really bad luck with it. It sucks. Genuinely. I'm probably gonna use this to get a good old break off. Shoot it. Solid 7,000 damage per hit. A true hero. We'll do all of these. Get the break, and we're good to go for the final boss. I need to get Shirazu as soon as possible up to 10-10. That's where he gets his break bonus. But once I do, he is going to be an amazing member of the team. Punch it. Here, I'm just gonna use all my AP here, because I don't want to waste any of it. Shirazu does a big boom boy. We'll pop this as well, even though he's red. And now we continue to work on it. Shirazu's so fucking good, and he comes with 7 AP and goes up to, I think, 11 in total. Just pretty crazy in terms of a festival unit, especially one that awakens like this. He charges decently fast for what he does. Here, we'll go all the way in with that, and I guess we'll swap in Coma. Why not? He's a good member of the team. I actually really like the skill animation of Coma. His actual kit is super boring, and he doesn't really do too much for the team. But the fact that his skill animation is a thinking man, it's kind of great. It is made for this. It's made for my fucking goofy sense of humor. I love it. This team is actually going to be something that's very interesting. I'm going to end up putting stimulants into both Coma and probably Eto, because I feel like Eto's going to be one to experiment with. And I feel like that's going to be a really good base for the team I want to run. I haven't had really a squad like this, with the Eto especially is the one that I am thinking about primarily. Because I don't really use Bleed and Paralysis all that often inside my teams. So using this Eto alongside like Takizawa Owl, for example, is going to be a really fun time. For some reason, I just got a bunch of follower notifications from Twitch. Shout out to my OBS just being like, hey, you want to learn some things, right? But we're going to move on now. Either way, it's going to be the end of this episode for today. All in all, fantastic unit in terms of Shirazu. I do wish I got better luck, but we'll be coming back for the Takizawa Owl sometime soon to see how things go. Actually curious. Hoji is light, and Urie is green. So likely I'm going to end up trying to work on Shirazu, getting some grinding done on its quest and stuff like that, and then we'll try and do an attempt at the Kori Urie and see how that goes. Either way, thank you so much for watching this episode of Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth. We'll be coming back sometime soon to do some more fun-ass work. Take it easy. I'll see you guys next time.